What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How the heck are you? CS Murphy here. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let me just put this headset on and we'll get started. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Let me just get this cable managed here, and we're going to continue on with what we were doing on the previous Media Monday. This is part 2. Right now I have, let's figure this out here. Got this cute little guy right here ready to go. There needs to be a little bit of a story to this, though. So I was thinking about implementing like a bird or something. Maybe he's looking up and there's this bird hanging from like a tree branch and he's looking up at it. Maybe they're friends. Maybe he's not going to eat him like any other bird, right? So, yeah, let's get this going. Thank you for being here. If you're new, my name is CS Murphy. I'm an artist in LA. I do this professionally. If you want to know more about me, feel free to hang out at any of the addresses at the bottom of the screen. And I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. We're going to get started right now. One thing I did do in between these broadcasts here was I exported it out into the other program, and I realized that I have a couple of layers that are named the same. And what happens when you have layers that are named the same is that some of them don't go for the ride. So there were missing elements when I was importing it into the newer programs. Anyways, blah, 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 talk. We're just going to go in here and just rename these what they are. Lids. And finally that little sliver right there, which makes up the lashes. There we go. All right. So we've got that, and make sure these are called eyes. Okay, lovely. And these are pupil. Okay, good. Nose, snout, bottom. I'm just going to put these in a way that kind of makes sense to me. So we'll do cat body first. Then we'll put the pupil in. Yep. No, snout, and then nose. Put the eyes right here. Actually, I'll put the eyes above the snout because I like to put it in order of how you see it from top to bottom. So pupils. And then irises would go first, or in this case, the eyes. So we'll just put that right up there. Eyes, pupil, snout, nose. And then we also have eyes. We'll put upper lids right above the eyes because that's where they are for realsies. And then we have, is this, okay, yeah, bottom lids. Just put the word lids in there just for naming convention's sake. Okay, so bottom lids below the pupil. And then we have the inner ear. What's the inner ear? Oh, yeah, these guys. Okay. Inner ear and then the actual body itself, cat body. Okay. It's looking good. So the first thing I'm going to do here is, oh, and by the way, I also changed the head. I was going to put the head tilt in there, so that's good. But for now, we're going to create a new layer. I'm going to save this really quickly because we just did all that name editing and layer thingamabobby. Yeah, I think that's what they say it is. Anyways, yeah. Okay, so this new layer that I just created, I'm going to call it branch. Okay. And let's take a look here. I'm going to turn the grid on for a second just to give me a sense of perspective here. Maybe he's in the water or something. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know. Just give him an excuse not to draw a body on him. Should I draw a body on him? What do you think, you guys? Let me know if I should draw a body on this cute little cat. Maybe I'll change my mind. Pardon me. Woo! Oh, I pressed the button on the floor. That was one epic sneeze. Pressing buttons and all that stuff. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. What happened to my view here? There we go. Okay. So we have our branch here, but what I'm going to do is decrease the volume here a bit because I want some room to draw this branch, and I don't have it. But I do now. Put it right about here. And then do something like... maybe a branch like that. Oops. Right there. It's kind of an interesting angle there. Let's put that right there. Okay. You know, maybe I'll put, just for comic relief here, I'll make this bird really big for this branch. There we go. Something like that. Okay, we don't need the grid anymore. I really don't like the grid in all honesty. Okay. Let's add one more light. I'll figure out where that is. There you are. Put this up here a bit. All right. And then a new layer, and we'll call this one bird. Let's see, I kind of want to use the, yeah, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use mirror, just so I can more easily flesh this character out. So I'm just going to go over here. Oops, am I outside the influence here? No? What do we got here? Oh, right here, yeah, okay. So let me move that back here. There we go. Let's situate this. Oops. Wait, where is this? I feel like the, what do you... Is it because the cat is off? Or no, that's on. My perspective was way off. Okay. Let's see, where's my... I'm just going to take this and just decrease the resolution a little bit. Shape that up. Wait, am I on right now? Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, okay. No, I'm not. I'm supposed to be... Nope, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, cool. I'm losing my mind right now. Okay. That and reference. Okay. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure that I was on. Also going to change the color of that. make that orange just because. Oops. Alright, let's see what's up. Yo! What is shaking, Nonies? Noni's in the house. Noni's in the house. Okay. Doing a bird. I'm putting a bird on the branch here, and he's going to be a big chubby bird, which is why the branch is bending down like this. And we got a cat looking at him. It's his friend. It's his little buddy. Little buddy. Let's see. Want this guy like little chubby guy. Oh geez. So sorry. Hope things are all right with you. Goodness. This pairs nicely. Well, there you go. No name cat. Not yet. Right now we're adding a little bit of a narrative here. Creating a new character for the second segment. Yeah, you know, these are troubling times. I'm just making sure that my peeps are all right. So, you know, these are troubled times. This guy's gonna be weird. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's see. Gee whiz. So picky. There we go. Looks like a marshmallow chick, huh? I love those things. What are they called? Peeps? Something like that? Old peeps? Marshmallow pips. Is there music playing right now? Or did my music go off? No, it's going. Can you guys hear everything okay? Is the music too low, or I can barely hear it? But it's not about me, it's about you guys. Okay. There we go. Let's see, what can we do to make this guy cute? Because right now he's looking like some type of weird. No music. It's low, yes. Okay. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me, so I can bring that up a little bit in the mix. Something like that. Let's try that. We good, bro? Thanks, Frank. How's it going, man? There was a low. Bird eyes. Oops. Let's go over with your brother. What's up, Chris? How you doing, man? I'm doing well. How are you? I kind of like that. I make them all goofy looking. Dave, thanks for being here, man. What's going on? How are you? Thank you so much for the high five, Chris. Appreciate it, man. So he's probably smiling because he's happy to see his friend, who happens to be a bird. Maybe I'll just keep his mouth open or something. Do something like, let's see. Yeah, don't know what to call the cat yet, so there's still that little challenge, figuring out who we're going to call or what we're going to call. Our friend here, that's a little loppy. Let's bring that back up. I'm actually going to redo that. I don't like this piece. Does the music ever influence how you quickly work? Yeah, absolutely. I did this like kind of abstract stream about a week ago or so. I was just making a bunch of gibberish, but I was playing along with the rhythm of the music, or drawing along in the rhythm of the music. It's fun. What's up, Helen? How are you? So I guess we're going to put one more piece in here. So I'm going to create another layer of the same color. We're just going to create these like little cheeky parts right there, just for the sides. I think that's the correct anatomical term for that too. These little cheeky marks. I'll give him his smile here. Just line that up and get that ready. Yeah, I like that guy. Look at him. Yeah, not bad, thanks. Awesome. Nice. That's the way to do it. So he's supposed to be over here looking down at the cat, but I'm just taking advantage of this symmetry tool here. Oops, what happened there? Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're friends. They're not eating each other or anything crazy like that. So, what's going on with my thing? Oh yeah, my Instagram. Look at that. Hey, check out my Instagram. That's cool. That's fun. Yeah, I know. Okay. Anyways, I don't know what happened there. I think I'm going to grab this character and I'm going to duplicate his body 2 times. And you'll see why in a second. I'm actually going to. There's the cat looking good. Thanks. Appreciate it. So I duplicated this 3 times because I really like the shape of this, and I'm going to carve wings out of the duplicates. So right now I've got more triplicates, I guess, right? And I'm going to use 1 and kind of, actually, you know what I could probably do is just do this with 1. But yeah, let's try 1 for a second here. What I'm gonna do is just grab a square shape, like a nice sharp shape here. And then use the line tool. Let's see if we can do this correctly here. Set to continuous. So right now I'm just cutting out what I want to be the wings. If this makes any sense. Get rid of that. Okay, so I guess I could do it with 1 layer. Let me just smoothen this out a little bit, and then I'll unhide everything. Let me just get rid of this mirror thing and this line. Okay. Oh, Casey, hey, it's great to see you. It's been a minute. How are you? So I think if I take that shape, and so it's so great to see so many familiar people here, by the way, on a new platform. You know, it's pretty awesome. Let me see if I got this. Okay, I'm going to grab this 1 piece and cut these back, use mirror as well. So I'm using 1 body duplicate for the body itself, another duplicate for the wings. And I have that hidden on another layer. Or maybe not hidden. Let me just undo that and put back the line tool here. You'll see all of this careening towards something in a second here. I'm also going to hide everything else because I can't see that cut. Just smoothing that out a bunch. Okay, all this just for some individual wings. I'm actually going to hide this one. I don't need that one. And then, whoops, I hit the wrong one. Which one of you has the wings? Backwards? Let me see. This is the main bird. Yeah, bird. Where's the one that I hid? Bird. Yeah, okay. I see the culprit now. So we're gonna hide you, or you. I swear I know what I'm doing. That's confusing sometimes. That's what I wanted to do. Unhide you. There we go. Hey, look at that. So now we can take this cut shape, which took way too long to accomplish. I was just saying we made a lot of pretty much, right? Are you jumping on, I see you're on Twitter, are you jumping onto Haps? I don't know if you're still doing Periscope and all that stuff, but Apps is a pretty awesome platform. They're off to a great start, and you should definitely jump on if you haven't already. It's really cool if you're still doing live streaming. It's really good. I've been on here just about a month, and I'm very happy. Okay, so it's starting to shape up a little bit. I'm just going to take some of this square shape down, smoothing him off a little bit. I think I'm going to grab him and just really lower some of the resolution there, just so I can smooth this shape out a little bit easier. The lower the resolution, the easier it is to kind of smooth the details out. Let's see, where's my... Considering Haps, I'm still on Periscope, having my last Periscope. Yeah, I am too, but I'm just kind of piggybacking it. The cool thing about Haps is that you can be on Periscope with smooth gradation from one live streaming platform to another. So that's nice. Shrink them out a little bit more. There we go. Now we're talking. Oops. There we go. Grab this guy right here for our pupil. We'll add another layer. I put everything on its own layer just so I can change the colors and all that fun stuff. And then when I'm ready, I just merge it all at the end. There we go. What's up, Chris? How you doing, man? Dude, your models are sick. I was peeping your broadcasts out. I love all those little scenes, man. That's just top notch. Guys, if you don't know who Chris is, he's on the stream right now. Please feel free to follow him. He's a great talent, and oh man, I was like really impressed to see your page. So now we're going to merge like these pieces right here so they all look like one piece. We did this with the cat earlier. We're just merging these along. There we go. And then maybe just grab these two sides right here and just kind of push the expression a little bit more. You can always push a drawing, an expression, you know, whatever it is that you're working on, you could always just bump it up just a little bit more, just to really give it that push. Yeah, dude, for sure. Yeah, that's no joke. Okay. He seems pretty happy. Maybe I'll put a little tuft on his head. Just get the move tool and just... Actually, that's not enough resolution. So what I'll do is I'll create another layer and grab, say, this. We'll turn mirror off. We'll sample this color, and then we'll just throw that up there like that. Maybe up the resolution a little bit. Smooth it down. There we go. It's looking good. What's up, Michael? That's my favorite commenter on the planet. Dude, get on Haps, man. It's the place to be. I'd love to have you on. Angry bird. It's a well-fed bird. Okay, this is all going to make sense in a second. He's also going to be a little bit smaller too. I just wanted to scale him up and get a good sculpt out of him, and then I'll scale him down a bit. Go. I'm good. All right, the next thing I'm going to do, let's see. Oh, that's way off. I'll put that right there. I think I might go with a square too. I don't know why. I just feel like sometimes you feel a bit square, you know? This is way high resolution, which is why it's taking its sweet time. Wow. This is the part of the broadcast where my computer just hates me. Oh, thanks, man. I think I wanted these to be a little bit higher up. I think I'm going to move a few things on this bird. There's also some tracking issues going on right now, so like that hand is drifting. That's weird. Okay. Take this. Yeah, Michael, that's, it's virtual reality, friend. I'll put the feet on in a second here. I'm just gonna smooth this out here, preferably with mirror on. Whoa, what happened to the... I'm confused as to how that happened. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Since I'm not really a fan of doing two limbs at the same time because of stuff like this, I'm just gonna grab this and work one at a time and position it where I want it to be, and hopefully it's still kind of symmetrical in a way. Yeah, I wanted it like that. So I'm gonna grab this guy, duplicate it, flip it so we have a right wing right there, grab the two, and then remerge them so that they actually work together. There we go. And then we'll push this down in here a little bit. We got this little dip going that way. Smooth it out a bit. And just kind of squish these in a bit. Go back to mirror so we can get the right side too.
I was wrong. Run, run. I never meant to do the things that I did. I didn't want to, I was trying to be good. I used to use common sense.
I just figured out that this branch is going to have to be perpendicular.
But now I can laugh at myself instead of blaming myself. And now I'm lighthearted and free because nothing makes sense anymore. I was wrong. Things happen, we change our minds and we don't stay the same. We should notice that instead we slap ourselves for our many mistakes, and we cry and we fight and we lie and we escape, and we play a stupid game called sinner and blame. Why can't we just laugh out loud at ourselves? The teacher in my head is saying, well, don't you want to love yourself? And why not? If you don't, you might as well give up. Don't you want to love yourself? And why not? Don't waste time and energy. Come on. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. Don't you want to love yourself? And why not? If you don't, you might as well give up. Don't you want to love yourself? And why not? Don't waste time and energy. Come on. I never meant to do the things that I did. I didn't want to, I was trying to be good. I used to use common sense to give me false confidence. set him free because nothing makes sense anymore. I was wrong.
Oh wow, I put that on the same layer. I knew something was fishy about that. Okay, so now I have to just delete 6 branches because the branch layer, I thought that was on another layer. Oh, that's a newbie mistake. There it is, folks. Feet. Alright, so first things first. I'm going to grab everything that represents this little guy right here. All 12 layers of his feet. Did I just miss all of that by being too hasty? I have a better idea. Forget the branch. Oh my god, my heart's peeing right now. It's so cute. Oops. I was gonna put them on a branch right here, but I think this is more cute. It shows their friendship. If you put him on a branch, you don't know if he's being like, "Oh, aren't you the cutest little snack?" Here it shows like, oh, there's like a tenderness that goes on with these guys. I'm digging it better. Oops. Again, trying to push this just a little bit more, seeing what we can do with it. We could add, we can definitely add some eyelids to the bird as well. I am for, treating each part of the scene equally, so you don't want to like take shortcuts on the secondary character, each one is important, so they deserve the same treatment. Oh, thanks.
Are we going to the dance tonight or what?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Might even bring this a little bit more forward. There's a part of me that thinks that these legs are a little too in the front. Let me grab this. This guy has the derpiest expression. Do something like... He's a little off balance there. Maybe I'll do a lean to the side there and have him look down, kind of like this. And then maybe take one of these wings. I'm going to isolate these two, so I'm going to duplicate the group of wings, and the way you isolate them to control one is you take one from each layer so that you have these two isolated. Now maybe he can like... something like that, perhaps. They don't look attached to me. Yeah, the plan behind that is to come up with the foot gesture first and then to add the legs afterwards, because once you have the feet in place, it's much easier to move the or to draw in the legs where they need to be rather than treating everything at the same time. Same thing with hands. If you draw hands like where you want them and then you draw the arms afterwards, the expression or the gesture rather is a lot more exaggerated. Seems more natural too. Just going to shift the weight a little bit too. He's a little too square, so if I push this down a little bit, it'll seem like he's a little bit heftier. Like that. Fluff that out a little bit. There we go. That looks just about right. And then, let's see, maybe I can actually grab one of these talons here and fashion it as a leg. I'll push this back. Probably use this side because it's got a hole in it there. Let's get a caricature version of it. Actually, you know, it might sit better if we actually up this back here like this. Not do that. Let's see. Up like this. Push that down. We'll meet that in the middle toe there, just for. There we go. And then bring this down. Duplicate this guy. Wait, no, duplicate. Flexion will be here. A little bit up here. Flexion here. And flexion here. And a little bit down here. There we go. Smoothing that out a bit, and that looks like a bird leg to me. Let's get these ready to be attached and merged. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, come on. It's two pieces. Would you say this is a faster process or slower process than sculpting with clay? A much faster process than sculpting with clay, for sure. A lot more forgiving, a lot more non-destructive. If you make a mistake, you could easily undo. There's just a lot. Each has its own, value for sure. I remember sculpting with clay up until about my mid-20s, and then I wanted to be a rock star, and I put clay down, and I picked up a guitar and played for 25 years, But my point in saying that is that when I came back and revisited these new ways to make art, like VR, I already have that sculptor background, so I can actually use those fundamentals in the digital domain, so to speak, So yes, but within reason. Good question, though, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I mean, last minute changes, like say I already sculpted the leaf or the branch that it was on and put this guy on there already, and was like, I really didn't want to do that because now I have the amazing idea of putting him on top of his head, which makes much better sense. And I was able to do that rather quickly. Now we're really stretching it. How was your music career? Worth leaving sculpture for? Yeah, great question, man. I actually, to be honest with you, it's not a sore subject, but I just remember I moved out here, to be honest with you, to get signed by Warner Brothers. I had like a full-on record deal that ended up going belly up for reasons that I will not go into. but I had to put music on the back burner because I was a little butthurt about that. And I was like, well, you know what? I've had a strong, art skill set for quite some time because I used to draw. I have at least a couple of decades of hand-drawn experience under my belt. So I dusted off the old tablet and saw what I can do. So yeah, I'm also working on my own EP as well, which I was thinking about doing here, just kind of running tracks and stuff, but I don't know how entertaining that would be for people to hear me running tracks and trying to perfect guitar solos and shit like that. I love music listening. Most people would be interested. Absolutely. Okay. Well, I guess it's the type of music that I enjoy writing. It's kind of like abrasive, so I doubt people are going to want to listen to metal on here and weird electronic music. Yeah. I'll see what happens. I did a few sound checks a couple of days ago, and the guitar sounded pretty good, and the latency wasn't even there, so that's a step in the right direction for sure. There we go. Maybe I should give this guy some. Oh, where did his? Oh no, I lost his little tufts of hair. Let's bring those back. Oops. Nope. Let's not do that. That and that. He's out in here like so. Hello, metal. Yes. Okay. Well, I never know with people, you know. Whoa, what happened there? How did his face go like that? Let's back this up here. I'm not trusting that. Okay, that was really weird. That's cool. He looks kind of cool. He's an interesting shaped bird. Obviously, he knows where all the trash cans are behind the restaurants. I'm going to do one more thing really to just push this. I do need to correct this. There's a little bit of a distortion here in the eyes. Push that down a bit. Also bring this down just a little bit. So I'm really glad these are still on their own layers because it allows me to adjust everything fine-tunedly without affecting the other layers, which is super important. Sometimes you want to move them all together, but sometimes you just you want them separate. Define weird electronic music. Are we talking about Kraftwerk, Tangerine Dream? Are we talking about Throbbing Gristle? As we're talking, it's I don't know. It's got chunky riffage. If you're familiar with, I don't know. If you want to go to SoundCloud, look up D-Clock. That's my SoundCloud. If you're at all interested in hearing what I've been doing so far, but it's mostly just experimental stuff. But if you'd like to check it out, if you go to SoundCloud.com. Look up D-Clock. At D Clock. You tell me. I did. So I like horror music, so I did my own version of the Halloween theme song with Friday the 13th at the end. I did my own version of the Walking Dead theme song. That's all kind of metaled out. That's a fun one. That's on there as well. Um, I'm in the middle of also creating some cool Beastie Boys remixes because I found 10 of their tracks online a cappella without any music behind it. So one of those tracks on there as well is a Beastie Boys track um, with my music behind it. I wrote stuff because they tell you what the BPM is, so it's really easy to go into a digital audio workstation like Logic, for example, and load that file up, load the BPM that's attached to the file, and then just write beats over it. It's really cool. Frank Cook, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Oh, see, like John Carpenter. Look himself on Precinct 13. John Carpenter. Sounds very familiar. There's a group called Carpenter Brut, and they're just absolutely amazing. And their visuals that they have for like the theme that they have, like this post-apocalyptic police state, like theme is just it's so good. Kind of tickles me in a cool way. Oh, right. Of course he did. I knew that sounded familiar. I'm all over the place right now. But I did know that. I like the Rob Zombie remakes too. Those were really well done. And speaking of which, he has new music coming out in the next few days as well. That's exciting. We haven't heard some new Rob Zombie in quite some time. The fog. Oh, right. Okay, this is okay. Is this elastic? No. Okay. Nice. You guys having a listen? I want to like find a nice color that I just want to throw in the middle. For some reason, I want his face to be a different color. Yeah, Beastie Boys are awesome. Alright, so that's a nice little mix right there. I'm digging that. I'm going to get rid of some of these hot spots near the sides here. I put just a little bit of pink in there, but kind of have that showing through, but just not as prominent. Same thing on these shoulders here. I'm going to pink those up. Back of the head. There he is. There he is. I see him. Hey, bud. No, it's too close. It's too close. It's too close, dude. It's too close. What are you doing, dude? No! No! Ah! 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 Sorry. Too much coffee today. Oh, where did I spray that? Oh, on him. Of course it did. Just put this over here. Oops. There we go. Definitely just want to feather off those edges, you know? Make it look like light is just creeping in there. It's not like this. I think he's got fudge stuck in his nose or something. There we go. Something just subtle. It might even go in there and just kind of brighten that up a bit too. It's a bit too dark. There we go. Boom. Even that's a bit too dark. I'm going to go back in there and just kind of, really put a little bit. There we go. Just right. And then maybe we'll just bring a little bit of blue in here because there's like a transition going from the beak to the actual face here. So shiny inside. All right, that's looking good to me. I don't know what you guys think, but just thinking maybe put some fur on there, but I don't know. The more I look at this, the more I kind of like the way it's just kind of wholesome, represents friendship. Do I need to do any more to it? And of course, I'll obsess over it in a second and render real fur, all that fun stuff. I think I'm going to take the eyelids though. I might make these a bit more rouge because I like this color contrast, and I think I might color harmonize this a little bit with the eyelids. So let's do that. A little bit low on the opacity and on the hardness. Thank you. Just gonna put just a little bit of warmth in there. It's too cold around the eyes. We normally have like these pink eyelids, you know. Shows a lot of blood flow in that and in the ears, which is why this part is like pink. It represents that blood flow. It shows warmth. I think I'm going to do the same thing right over here. And also I might just darken in that those eyelashes too. Excuse me. Just to kind of get some hard contrast going in there. I think that works really well. Maybe even go with a dark red to harmonize it a little bit further. So why don't I take, say, like this orange that I really like, and then I'll just kind of really saturate it and darken it up. So it's not entirely dark. It's dark enough. I'd like to just take this, push this up a notch. Just a little bit of a tangent right there on the iris and the eyelash. So I'm just going to tweak that ever so slightly. There we go. Bring this back just a little bit more. Just really just kind of fine-tuning everything right now. For the majority of the piece, we're done. Again, we can also export this out and treat it, which I'm going to do just for my website. I'm going to put this on the website, definitely my my Instagram. I think it works better than the purple before. Oh, most definitely, yeah. And plus, remember, this cat was like brown in the first episode. He was totally brown, and he had these like little jowl things coming down here. It's fun. But I think that works. I think that definitely works. Let's let me make sure that I have everything saved as different layers, and then we're really going to make this kind of like, we're going to render this out to make it look super cool and Pixar-ish. So let's make sure that we have original names for everything, and there's not duplicates. So right here we have bird and bird. So we don't want that because one of those wings isn't going to go. So that's the right wing. We'll go in here and just go, whoops, could have got bird there, but bird, right wing. Okay, we'll just hit that left wing one because I'm sure that's just called bird, yep. Because remember, we used the entire bird to cut it straight down the middle for the two wings there, so that makes sense. Bird, whoops, what am I doing here? Left, there we go. Wing. Okay, so far so good. We have 2 layer 18s. What are those? Oh, those are toenails. Okay, so what I can do with the toenails is definitely merge those. That's... Oh, and we haven't even merged everything in the feet too, so we're kind of skipping ahead here. So let me just at least merge these nails so they're all on one layer. We're not wasting... Actually, you know what? I'll just grab all 4 of these. Let me see if I can get all the nails on one layer without any issue. Beautiful. I'm going to merge all 3 of these together. Merge. Wait it out here for a second. Wow, does it really take this long to merge 3 little feet? Oh, it's gonna cut, I think. It might cut, now that I think about it. And one of these fingers aren't going to make it. Oops. Just grab some water here. Oh, yeah. Water is good. And we're still loading. Okay, this is ridiculous. Just merge it already. It's 3 freaking layers. 3 tiny little feet. You're going to take all of our time up to do that. Oh, thank you for the follow on Instagram. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you got great content. Well, I'm just going to sit here on my invisible chair here and I guess wait this out. Oh! Crack my back. This thing is so huge. It's like 4 feet wide, this cat. It's like a giant sculpture. Okay, this is a little ridiculous. This needs to, like, merge now. Bring the comments over here. Thank you, appreciate it. I appreciate you, thank you. Okay, I'm like burning up here. Turn this air conditioner on. There we go. It hasn't even done anything yet because I selected all 3 of those talons and all 3 of the boxes are still... I bet you I crashed 1, and 2, I haven't saved in a minute, which means I probably have to do this bird completely over again if we've crashed, which will really upset me. So I'm really being patient, and I'm hoping that this very simple merges already, so that I may move on with the piece and finalize it, and not have to crash out and start a good majority of the bird over again. Because I know I haven't saved in probably 45 minutes, easily. Even all the legs, like the footwork and all that stuff, I haven't saved it since before that. So I'm hoping that this will, as the kids say, F itself, so that I don't have to redo work. Medium is a little ridiculous like that. All I'm doing right now is literally like taking those 3 glowy feet right there and merging them so they're all one thing. And for some reason it just decided to hang up and cause me trouble. So, anybody know any good jokes? Hey, look at that! It's about effing time. Sweet baby Jesus. That's all I wanted to do, man. Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do right now is actually save this, is to not have to repeat all that work over again. That's an appropriate sound effect, huh? The time ticking away. Time just ticking your life away. There we go. I'm actually afraid to merge these now. Merge that into what? This? How big are these boxes? And will they fit? This, I need to center bounds. There we go. What about this? Center bounds. This and this. Yes, they can fit in the same space. I'm going to merge. Feeling confident about this one. There we go. I don't know why that last one took forever. All right, let's check these layers out. Yeah, much quicker. I don't know what the hangup was on that earlier. I thought it was going to cut into it. Normally, if there's going to be any complications within the merging like that, it normally takes forever because it's going to calculate also this weird cut. Layer 16, what is this? Okay, that's the actual bird body. So I'm going to call that bird body. All right, so in a few moments, I'm going to take this headset off and jump into another program and see if we can render this out, make it look good. Okay, so we got that. That's a branch. It's not a branch. It's actually a right leg. So we're not going to see much of this because this is actually underneath the surface. I'm just trying to get it somewhat close. I'm going to move this whole leg up just a little bit so that's showing through. Move that down, kind of bulge that out a bit. There we go. That looks better. Much better. I'm going to take this middle guy and bring him up above everything just so we have a little bit more foot area there, which we do now, which is awesome. And then we're just going to merge those. So hopefully this doesn't take as long, but what I'm going to do really quickly is just center bound these so that there aren't any issues here. Merge that. Let's see how long this one takes. Oh, look at that. Isn't that funny? That's how long it should have taken. Okay, and then we'll just merge this foot. Whoops, this. Why can't I touch this foot? Here you go. That foot. That. Merge it. That is way too loud. Okay. I really like that little fold in there, so I'll keep that. Shows that there's like actually tension on the foot. I accept that. Okay, cool. So now those are all on their own layer, right? So we can take this branch, which is the left foot, and just make that official. Left foot. Boom. Just get the, there we go. Cool. All right. What else can we do here? We have to make sure that all these layers are... Let's put this bird into perspective here. So we have the bird body. We have the bird beak. What's layer 18? What is this? Okay, all the nails. So we'll take layer 18, call that nails. Again, all of these have to be on their own respective layer, and all the layers can't be layered like layer 15 or whatever. It's got to be specific. So that's I'm gonna call this hair tuft 1, so on and so forth. Hair tuft 01. How many sensor do you have for your VR? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Sensor. The things that track you. Oh, there's 5 cameras on this headset, and it's called inside-out tracking. So the inside-out tracking works in such a way that it's basically reading out the room and seeing where these controllers are positionally. Whereas the first version that I had was a headache. It had you had to put at least 3 sensors, like actual sensors connected to USB 3 ports, and then do the calibration that way. That was outside tracking. This is inside out tracking. So it's really cool. So it's got 5. And the cool thing is I can press this button and it might seem like everything just kind of froze, but I can see my room right now and I can do things like grab my water and stuff like that. And I can literally see my studio room right here. And it basically freezes the screen until which time I come back to it and work on it some more. Or sometimes it freezes. There we go. Okay. But now we're at the point where we're doing kind of like the not so creative stuff, right? Let's say, oh, there's another tuft. Where's the... Did I call one a tuft that wasn't a tuft? No, I put 4 there. Oh, I duplicated one on accident. Okay, so I'm going to undo that. Grab this guy. Yeah, and just delete him. Oh, wait. Okay, well, I'm going to grab tuft 3 because there's a duplicate right there, and I'm just going to re-situate it like this. There we go. One of my viewers upgraded his VR and gave myself... Oh, God, he must look... God, what I would kill to have VR as a young... You know what? He had, like, ColecoVision and the Atari 2600 with, like, the joystick and the 1 red button. Anybody remember Joust? Jungle Hunt? He's 23. Young enough, even, oh my God, to have this in my 20s even. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's check our layers. We got a layer 14 here. Let's continue on. What is that? Are those the pupils? Okay, yeah. So those are his pupils. We actually need to see, what do we got here? I'd like to color in his eyes a little bit. What do we got for this color here? I'm gonna give him some green eyes, like yellowish green. I like this super saturated tone. We'll go to brush and not go to, okay, yeah. Just making sure, just talking to myself, don't mind me. Should we give him other color? Why not? Blue for the cat. Oh, yeah. Just trying to think. That color, I need to do this. See, theory-wise, we've got this color here. We can do something like this. Maybe go just a bit darker. Oops, can't see that. There we go. Oops. And then all right. Go just a little bit more of a light. See what that does. All right. I'm also just going to give him tiny little markings on his nose here. Grab something. Actually, we'll grab this color. I really like that. Oops. That. Bring that just a bit darker, and then we'll change the spray to that. A little bit of a hardness, more of an opacity. Oh, he wants this system? It's funny. Yeah, the newest ones that are out right now are called the Quest 2. It's a really cool system. There we go. Just a little bit of some markings here, just to give him some character. Seems about right. I might even just... No, I'm not going to mess with that. I think that works well for me. All right. Yes, it's been out of stock. Yeah, my friend ordered one, and he's not getting it until like mid-February. They're on back order right now. That makes sense, though, considering everyone is currently grounded. Bird, bird, wing, tuft, bird, bird, tuck, nails, feet, branch, bird, eyes. Branch, what was this? Oh, that's leg. I'll just call this leg. Upper. Whiskers on the cart. I guess I should do that, huh? I haven't had too much luck with whiskers in here, though. I might just do it in another program. Let's see. Oops. Bring this back here. We'll create a new layer, and we'll call this one Whiskers. Whiskers. Yeah, that's true. It's a bit too dark. Whiskers, I think I'm going to emulate those. He has like these like dual tone whiskers. Get this down here. Ooh. Nope. 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 There you go. Crikeys. There we go. Okay. I can deflate those. They're a little thick, but nothing to break the bank over. Can kind of put a little bit of stretchy in it. Stretch it out just a little bit. Then again, like it starts breaking off on the ends there, so I do have to go in there and kind of treat those, because when I bring it into the other program, it treats the ends that are broken off into like little layers, and I definitely don't want that. I'm just going to thin these out just a little bit. And right in here, just like that. Push that like so. All right. Looks good to me. I think I'm going to go and just merge all these together now. Just merge. And merge these ones. Oops. Merge those. Thanks, Space Murph. Appreciate it. So then I'm just going to zoom in ever so slightly because there's these. Oh, they didn't break all that much. There's a couple of breaks right here. Got to address those. You cannot escape me. I will find you, and when I find you, I will erase. I will erase you. There we go. There we go. Cool. Let's check our layers. Go. No, smoothing doesn't. It's too thin for it to smooth. So what ends up happening is that it'll just get eaten up. So if I grab this piece, for example, and go to the smooth tool, kind of bring this up here for a second, and then try to smooth this, it's just going to eat away at it. So I select it and do this. See how it's just like leaves little traces right here. You know, it doesn't have enough geometry in it to keep it nice and dense to smooth it. So considering it's like kind of far away, you know, see how it like breaks up from a far distance? That doesn't mean it's physically broken. It just means that the headset can't see the, not a micro detail, but for lack of a better term. But yeah, so hair tuft, let's see. Oh, layer 14. What do we got there? That is are those the pupils? Yeah. Okay. So those are the bird pupils. Bird pupils. Okay, hair tuft, beak, nails, feet. I don't see anything. Right, left leg, right leg. I like going left for some reason first. Leg upper, bird eyes, layer 20. What are you, layer 20? Oh, you're a blank layer. You can definitely see a blank layer by seeing that little circle in the middle there. That just means that there's nothing on there, so we're going to delete that. We have 2 whisker layers, so we're going to go whisker left, whisker right. So they both come for the ride when we export this. So left whiskers, and then over here, go right whiskers. All right, leg upper, right, bird wing left. What we got here? Bird left wing, bird right wing. Tuft, bird pupils, inner ear, lashes, nose. Okay, I think that's ready to go. Cat body, there's lights embedded. We can keep those there, that's fine. I think this is ready to go. God, there's a part of me that really wants to just bang out a quick little body for this guy, but this is so dense right now. Yeah, it's way dense. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's export this out. We want the vertex colors, FBX, so what is that, like 17 or so million polygon? Oh god, okay. Let's export that out. This will be cat, cat, bird. Still need names. Export. So it's just going to take a second while it's doing that. I'm actually going to come back to reality for a second. Tooth chicken. Okay, there we go. Cool. Yeah, so if I spend any more than like 3 hours in VR, I tend to go batshit crazy. Gotta take a little bit of a break. Nice. Sorry, I just responded. Nice. Okay. The next thing we have to do, if that is already, let me check something here. All right. Ooh. Okay, the next chapter of this story involves a whole bunch of fun stuff. So I'm just going to open up my other program here. And thanks for hanging out, by the way. And get rid of this Rift S mic here. We'll mute that. There we go. Can you guys hear me okay? Am I coming in? Okay, so while this is loading up, we're just gonna. Oh, I gotta change it on the window or you can't see what I'm doing. That would help. Okay. See? That whole thing we were talking about going crazy? There it goes. He's done lost his mind. There we go. Thanks for letting me know. Hi from. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's because I need a mic stand so I can put my mic right here. This is ideally where I would like my mic. But until I get a mic stand, you guys see everything okay? All right, beautiful. We're getting somewhere. So inside ZBrush, I'm going to create a new document, making the stage size a little bit bigger. Wait, what is this? Document. New document. No. Okay, there we go. And then let's just import this sucker in, huh? What did we call this? Cat and bird. Oh, it's not all that bad because I didn't do the bottom half of the cat. It's going to be like kind of like a close-up, if you will. But I want to see if I can get some good, like a hair plug-in on this program. Move this up here. Better than no mic, indeed, Frank. I like your thinking. I like your thinking. All right, what's going on here? Are we doing this all right? What is going on here? Oh, good God, stop it, man. Pressing all the wrong buttons. What do you mean error? Oh God, what is that? Why is there geometry on all four sides like that? That is weird.
these little geocubes. There's like a cube of geometry right here. How did that? I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like these 4 points. And there looks like there's a snag in there too. Man, I'll tell you, ZBrush has, or Medium rather, the program that I was just in virtually, sometimes these like little things occur on the body here, for example. I do need to clean this up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, there's like a little bit of a snag there, a line that I have to like smoothen out. And there's all these weird cubes right here. I wonder what's up with that. I wonder why that happened. To figure out what layer that's on. Let's see, I'm dealing with not too many layers. Dealt with worse, I guess. Start at the top here. There it is. So it's on the bird body. So all I have to do now is just grab all of these and just do markers. So I thought I did. Why is that not working? Okay, this is the bird layer. No, it's not on the bird layer. Which layer is it on? Oh, here it is. Oh, there's a box layer. Okay, well I obviously don't need the box layer, so I can just delete that. They're built like Mr. Potatoes. Frank, that's funny, man. So right now we're dealing with 8.5 million polygons that make up this whole thing. So I need to do a series of edits here just to make sure that this doesn't weigh in as much. And I'm going to start with the body here, the cat body. And as you can see, once I go into like line mode, it's made up of all of these crazy amounts of like geometry polygons. So right now that's 1.832 million polygons just for the cat itself. So what I'm going to do is do something called a Z remesh that's going to help me tone that down a little bit, because right now it's at one the same. So let's give that a shot. And again, this is going to make the performance of my computer a lot faster because we're not dealing with so many faces that make up this character, you know. So right now it's at 1.832 and it's processing. I don't know if you can see that at the very, very top here, but I have like this Z remesh process. It might be actually covered by the HAPS logo and stuff, which it is. I can see that now. So it's going to take a second because it's 1.8 million polygons, which is crazy. Crazy pants. So guys, again, thank you so much, Frank, Space Murph, and I'm blanking on a few of you others. Helen, thank you so very much for hanging out. If you're still in here watching, I really appreciate it. Okay. It's about halfway done. Helen, yes, absolutely. So as you can see, it went from 1.832 million polygons to 7,000. It's a lot clearer of a read, which is awesome. So what I'm going to do now that I'm happy with the topology of the surface here, I'm going to divide it again and then reproject all the details from the paint back on there. Sounds a little complicated, but bear with me here. Let's see. So right now it's at 118. I'm going to boost it up again, probably bring it up to, 47 or 473,000 polygons. So that's good. I think that's enough surface detail to then reproject the history. Say yes. So now basically what I'm doing is I'm cleaning up the mesh, and the surface is going to be a lot more clean and much less dense by, 1,000,000 polygons easily. Actually, no. 1,400,000 polygons. I don't know why this didn't. What's going on here? Did it reproject already? What the heck happened? Okay. What do you think about the PS4 VR bundle 10 games for $1,000? That's a ripoff. That's a ripoff, dude. $1,000. Okay, I need to redo this because for some reason it didn't take my my history state. Let me do that one more time. Let's see, remesh. Yeah, I mean, dude, you can get one of these. This is the newest headset by Oculus called the Oculus Quest, and I vived it out. The back part of it isn't the same. I actually modded it, and they call it a FrankenQuest, which means it's using HTC Vive's back part with the really cool sound headphones, along with the Quest 2 assembly. You can get that for $300. And then each game, I've never seen a game more expensive than, say, $50 in the Quill store. So you can get, all in all, something I think better than the PlayStation for close to $450, not including accessories. The accessories can be a little expensive. But for the most part, man, you can really get into a really good VR bundle for under $500, and that's a fact. And have lots of fun. That too is a fact. Frank, I see you're on Twitter. Have you considered coming to Haps? Haps is an amazing live streaming application that allows me to multi-stream, which is why you're seeing me on Twitter. But if you want to hang out with a great community of people, artists, all that fun stuff, come on over, man. It's a fun experience. Definitely fun times, great people. Okay, so I just did that process again, and again we're at 7,460 exactly again, which is kind of funny. I'm going to divide this up 1, 2, 3 times. So it's at that 400,000 ballpark figure there. And then I'm going to reproject history again. It should ask me, one or more subtools contains polypaint data. Yeah, I do want that. I want that polypaint data. So it should paint it back on as well. Yep, I will download on iPad Pro. Thanks. Download what? Currently, VR is only available for Windows applications. Although Apple is doing something amazing with AR tech. They have a pair of glasses, very thin framed, with inside out trackers on them as well. We were talking about that earlier, Space Murph, about the headset having cameras and reading the room and reading where your controllers are positionally. They can do the same thing for these glasses that are coming out by Apple that looks really cool. Very sleek. There we go. Okay, so we reprojected the details, and now instead of being at 8 million, we're now down to 7.1 million, which is awesome. So the idea is to just go through this and get rid of all of the extremely dense mesh. And we just killed 1 million just doing that, which is pretty awesome. Actually, what I want to do, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm jumping ahead here. I'm just going to go down the list of parts here and see which ones weigh in the most and just kind of tackle those first. What do we got here? Oh, the snout in and of itself weighs in at almost 1 million, 741,000. Let's grab that, zoom in on it a little bit, and then we'll Z remesh this as well. I got to make a history state here, so just press Control, click that down, and then Z remesh this. So let's see, this is 741,785 polygons. Let's see how low we can get it. How low can you get it? Thanks for chilling out again, you guys. I really appreciate it. This stuff, just so you know, the artwork that I'm doing right now will be on my Instagram. So if you want to check it out, you can find me at CS Murphy Art on Instagram. So feel free to jump over there, shoot me a follow. I'll follow you back. Got a bunch of stuff, over like 1,000 characters on there so far. It's pretty fun stuff. And tomorrow, don't know what you guys are doing at 2, but I have 2D Tuesday at 2. So I'm going to be hand drawing stuff. We're going to take a left turn, or whatever you want to call it, from this whole digital VR 3D stuff, and hand draw some stuff tomorrow. So that'll be 2D Tuesday at 2 Pacific Standard Time. Hope to see you there. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I even have a little graphic right there. You see that? Isn't that fun? A little 2D graphic. All right. So let's see. We went down from what? 700,000 to 6,940. That's just fantastic. I think also I'm going to have to treat the mouth a little bit because there is this like little bit of a seam issue here. So I'm going to address that with my trusty stylus. And let's see here. Actually, I'm going to divide it up again. Okay. Divide that up and then reproject. So 100, yeah, that's good right there. And then we'll just reproject those details back on, project history, include vertex color data, and a little bit of magic. All right, so right now we're at 6.5 million total, which is fantastic. Still looks the same. That's wonderful. I'm just going to go down the list of parts here just to see where we're at. So if there's anything I need to address. 298 was that bottom lids. Yeah, we'll definitely do those. 281. What's that one? Oh, the eyes almost weighing at 1,600,000 or 968,000. Holy moly. All right. Let's give that a shot. Z remesh. Oh, yeah. After this, I'm going to try the hair, see if we can get this guy to look a little bushy. All right, not bad. So 5,000 instead of 900,000. That works for me. And then what we'll do is just, excuse me, divide this back up and then project those details back on. Divide. Sure, that works. And then we'll project those back on. So project history, include vertex paint data. What have you missed? Oh my goodness. Where do we start? Just cleaning up everything and gonna try some hair on this character here. As soon as it projects the details back on the eye here. There we go. Nice. That looks good. 5.8. I'm going to try something now. Go back to the cat body here. And we're going to go into... I'm going to duplicate this. And I do want hair everywhere but the eye sockets, I guess, and the inside of the ear. So I'm going to set a mask up for the entire cat body. And then, oops. There. Turn this guy on. All right, so the idea... Am I doing this right? Looks like we froze. Not sure what the deal is there. There we go. Okay. Nope. I'm not sure what the issue is there. I think I might have unplugged my... Did I unplug that on accident? My pen isn't being recognized. I haven't restarted in a minute, but I can do this without a mouse. So basically, everything that's dark is going to have hair on it, and everything that isn't dark will not. So for example, kind of taking the mask out of this eye socket because I don't want hairs poking out of his eyes when I do this. So I'm just going in here and I'm treating each piece here. Okay. So far so good. For the inside of the mouth too, we don't want a bunch of hair spitting out of his mouth. That'd be weird. Let's not do that. We'll probably get some hairs going along for the ride, especially in here. I think his muzzle is roughly around here, his snout. So we'll just kind of approximate it. Something like that. And then we'll do this. And also the inside of the eye, or the ears. Refi it in some sections here. That's a cool thing. We can add it and then just take it away where we don't want it. This one right there. This part right here. Okay, and then finally the inside of the ears. The masking, it's a pain in the butt, but it's very necessary. this too. Yeah, we might have some problems with the ears, but we'll see what happens. So I definitely don't want it on the inside of the ear, and this is two surfaces. I don't know. We'll deal with it for now because I would rather have hair on the back of the ears too. So let's just work that. And we'll just add a little bit more over here. That's fine. All right, let's see where we're at with that. Minus this one little piece right here in the head. Okay. And then we'll just subtract that. He is smiling a great deal, so we're just going to kind of get a rough idea. Okay. So all the bright parts that are still showing out here, I'm just going to mask off because those are sections that aren't going to have hair if I don't mask it off. So I'm going to mask that off. That looks pretty good. We'll just readjust this. There we go. So now I'm going to go into the fiber mesh here and just preview it. Are you ready for this? It's like when you're decorating the masking, cutting, prep work. Yeah, that's exactly it. Cool experiment. Thanks, man. Whoa! All right. That's kind of funny. Let's play with some of these parameters. We'll play with the parameters. Length, we can probably bring that back a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't need to be that crazy. Also increase the coverage. It's only at 10. Let's bring that up a bit. And then we'll also take the gravity profile and we'll bring that down a bit just so that there's a little bit more. Or maybe we'll make them really bushy. Should we make them more bushy? Nah. Let's take that length down a bit. Whoa! So I'm going to take the tip of the hair and I'm going to sample this blue because he was this blue color that we set up, and the base color I'm going to set to be perhaps his eyes, just for some color harmony going on here. And then I'm just going to, oh, where was that? Bring up the coverage a little bit more. And then, where's the width profile? There it is. I'll take this and bring it up. I don't know if you guys can see any of this gobbledygook here, but there we go. I'm also just going to bring the length up just a little bit. So it's at 50. Let's bring it up to like 98. Oh, look at him. Little guy. It's the crazy cat. What's up, Victoria? How are you? Welcome back. We're going to do a quick little render. I'm going to put some lights in here really quickly just to kind of get an idea of what's going on here. And a couple of lights. Let's see where that's at. Again, the masking is a little off because the inside of his ears has hair. I mean, cats have hair on the inside of their ears, but it's not as like crazy and it's coming out of his eyeballs as well. So once we find a system of hair that works, we're just going to have to trim that back a little bit. And there he is. So far, so fur. He's very nice. 65. I don't know what that means. What do you mean 65? I think he's a bit too bushy, so I'm just going to take the length down, try like 65. Works. I wouldn't mind getting another system of hair going as to, you know, but I'm not gonna, kind of like a Russian blue cat. He has that kind of texture. I'm really liking that. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna take the width profile and make it just a bit smaller though, just to kind of take this hair, kind of not make it as thick. I'm gonna try it the other way here. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, width part there. I just want more of a width because it'll cover the scalp or just the base of the skin a little bit more. And then length profile, we'll bring that back up to say like 75. See what that does. Hair. Let's do another quick little render. I'm also going to take the gravity and bring that down a little bit. I just want it to kind of push down. And maybe a tangent or two. And then V tangent. These basically just put like a little bit of a bias, like a patterning, if you will. Not in the color of the fur, but the way it actually sits on the cat's skin there, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try that. It's coming around though. I like the way he looks. I like the way he looks. What time is it now? Oh my god. I've worked on this thing for like almost 5 hours now. I am going to go soon. Guys, especially Victoria and Frank, watching from Twitter there. If you guys aren't following me on Haps, I invite you to do so. I'm on here practically every day making new art and stuff like that. Tomorrow is 2D Tuesday. There we go. Look at that fur. Really liking that. That's cool. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys being here. It means a lot. And yeah, if you guys want to jump on here, it's a great platform. Highly recommended. How long do you usually work on a character until it's done? No, but in all seriousness, I mean, this could have taken me maybe a couple of hours, but I've been really trying to push my art and pre-produce it afterwards. So it's really easy to just jump into VR and sculpt something and just call it a day, right? But I like exporting it, treating it with a little bit more TLC, using other programs that have things that, you know, the initial program that I used to create it doesn't, like this fur, for example. But to answer your question, because I don't think I did, takes me roughly about 4 to 8 hours. I say 5 to 8 hours to do something like legit. Like if I want it to look Pixar quality, render and all that stuff, that's how long it would take. Frank, thank you for shooting my my Instagram up there. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's getting a little bushy there. Starting to like that. I really like the patterning around his neck here. There's a lot of like really neat fur going on in there. Yeah. So I'm actually going to save that because I really like that. And it'll actually save it. I have to go into, let me get out of here so you guys can see my file directory of things. Let's see here. Programs, Pixologic, ZBrush. Shit, where do I put these? Poly data projects, Z scripts. No. Documentation. I thought it was in fibers. Z fiber, is that in there? C fiber presets. There we go. Yep. Okay, and I am going to call this cat hair. So now I can pull that up anytime I make a cat. I have to spend 15 minutes making one. Cat hair. Boom. All right. Thank you, sir. Nice lesson. Appreciated. I see. It's unusually long time. No, well, kind of. I mean, I get lost in the process, right? I love making art. So time just kind of eludes me at times. I'm going to accept that hair, and I'm going to do fast preview rendering is currently off for faster preview rendering. Would you like to activate? No, I do not want to activate that. I want it to look nice, not poopy. Thank you. So I'm going to do one more thing before I get out of here. I want to do the muzzle with hair, but like smaller hair. Because if you look at a cat, there's different lengths of hair going on, especially like in the main part of the cat body. It's longer than where the muzzle is. So I just wanted to do that really quick, and I'll get out of your hair. Muzzle. I'm just going to alt select. Snout. There we go. Okay. So I guess I can just select this whole thing right there, and then go back into fiber mesh, and go into preview. And then we'll also open our new preset pattern of cat hair. So I'm going to go in here and load my... Why didn't it save? Where did it go? I called it cat hair and it didn't save. Wave hair. Wait a second. Date modified. Let's do it like that. 2/26. Say the 26th? It's the 25th. Wait, what? I'm so confused. I just created a custom hair thing for the cat, and it didn't save. Fiber presets. Yeah, I put them in there. Fiber presets. I am not happy right now. It did not save it. I want to talk to your manager, please. Fiber presets. Are they in here? Curly hair? No. That's so weird. Pixologic. ZBrush 2021. Fiber presets. Nope. It didn't save. Moffat the cat. It's funny. All right, well, let's play with this a little bit. I mean, I've already done this before, so I mean, I can do it again with no problem. I'm just going to make my own again. Let's see. Sample that guy. Let's see, length profile, coverage. Let's just kind of like zoom in on that a bit. Woo, there, fella. Length profile, we'll bring that down a bit. Coverage, we'll crank that up. And we will also slim scale this root here with the width profile. So I'm going to jump in here. Oh, it seems to be the same. Oh, okay. All right. I think it just saved it without me knowing it. Save. Let me go in here again and see. Fibers 72. So I'm going to go in here and just call this cat fibers with caps. Cat fibers underscore in the, yep, okay. Yep, there you go. Can you not go back and save it now? Have you changed it? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm just voicing my dilemmas here. I just want this to be a little bit smaller. It was there, it just I didn't, it like reset the colors and I thought it redid everything. Let's see. Do that right there. We got some good coverage. Let's just do a quick little render and see what that does. And I'm gonna get out of here. Really appreciate you hanging out. Again, tomorrow is 2D Tuesday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will be here drawing on my tablet here. Hopefully it works. I don't know what the hell's going on here, but taking my tablet out. It's not recognizing it. I don't know what the issue is. I don't know. So my apologies. But, oh yeah, look at that. Fancy 2D Tuesday flying logo right there. Isn't it fun? Let's take a look at that again, shall we? Ooh, that's fancy. Let's make it bigger. Oh, I like that little fur on him. Look at him. Look at that little guy. Oh, it's very few and far between that I actually laugh at some of my artwork. That's funny. Look at that goofy face he's got. I don't think I'm going to make it that long, though. Let's see. Let's take this length profile and bring it down a bit. The length is 105. I think the other stuff is just... yeah, let's actually bring that to 40. And try that again. Eric, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Great arty party. Okay. So I'm going to take the width profiles and bring them a little bit smaller because they are smaller hairs. So I do need to do that. Maybe I'll just kind of make them just about the same length from bottom to top. And then maybe just take some of this tangent stuff. I do like this tangent stuff. It really changes kind of the patterning of everything. And then finally, oh, actually, you know what? His muzzle is a little bit darker, so I'm going to sample the color that I used to make the initial muzzle there, or snout, whatever the hell it's called. Take this tip here, maybe just bring this up a little blue, just a little darker. And then do one more render here. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to do the same thing with the bird, too. I'm going to give him some hair. He'll be a fuzzy bird, not a feathery bird. I appreciate your comments, you guys. Thank you so much. All right. So I'm on for 2 more minutes, and I'm getting out of here, I promise. I said that, I think 2 hours ago. Almost done here. Cool thing about this too is that there are these grooming brushes that come along with this fiber mesh. So the system that I'm using right here to create hair for the character, you can actually go into the brushes here. Oops. So inside here, you'll see, where is it? Right here, the G ones: groom blower, groom brush, groom clumps, groom color mid, groom color root. So if I want to change the color of the root of the hair, I can use the groom color root brush and then go into the layer that represents the hair of this character here, which is this guy, and then go in there and just treat it with a different color. So the cool thing is it won't affect the root. It's only affecting the base. If I go in here, say if I check like red, for example, you can see that it's just doing the base of the color itself, not the tips, which is really cool because now you can do like patterning and things like that. So if I went back in here with the brush and I went to the tip this time, I could use the red and take care of just the tips of the fur, which is very cool. I love that. But not to use with that red. I'm going to go in here and actually kind of just heighten these up a little bit. Grab some darker colors here. Get some spots and stuff, you know. Stuff like that. Maybe darken his eye up a bit here. And then we'll go back to the snout. I thought I had the snout. Okay, there we go. Good. And then why not? We'll do one more render. May as well make it 8 minutes and round it up. It's funny. But yeah, very cool stuff. There's a llama that I did. It's like a purple llama. And I did the same hair system on it. But I made his hair super long. And I had fun with the tablet, stylus tablet, just drawing in and combing his hair. Because you can actually, like, if his hair was long enough at the top, you could kind of put a part in there. And so there it is. That's looking pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. You know, again, I do have to mask out the fur that's on the inside of the ear. But these are all just adjustments. Really cool stuff, though. You guys want to see the hair by itself without the cat? Just the cat hair? That's pretty cool. That would probably take a long time to 3D print. So yeah, I'd have to go back in here and just kind of gut out these parts right here where the hair is kind of popping through the hole. But all in all, it's looking pretty good, guys. Looking pretty good. Give the llama a comb. That's awesome. That's fine. All right, you guys. I'm going to bounce on out of here. I really appreciate you stopping in, hanging out, keeping me company, making characters. And also, your input was extremely valuable. So thank you to everybody. Space, Murph, we got Helen, we got Frank, all putting in some really good ideas. And thank you for them. I'm glad I thought of them. I'm just kidding. I really appreciate it. I'll give you shout outs. If you're following me on Instagram, this will be up soon. I'll give you shout outs and all that stuff. Not sure what I'm naming it yet. Would you say Mafi, Magi? Something like that? Where's that comment? Moffity? I don't know. I'll think it over. But yeah, likewise. Had a great time as well. And you guys take care. And hopefully see you on the next one tomorrow. Join me for 2D Tuesday at 2. And have yourselves a lovely night. Take care. Thanks so much.